morning, everybody. I'm here with my Shawnshine chest and back workout. Absolutely love this workout. Let's jog it out. Do not skip your warm-up, please. Very important. What do you have to remember about these exercises? Some of the exercises are going to be challenging and you're going to be in positions that are sort of inherently unstable, so you don't want to go too heavy with the weights that you use. You always want to use excellent form. That is what I care most about, and that involves keeping your core tight, center of your power. So people say, what does it mean, like keep your core tight? Pretend like someone's going to come and punch you in the stomach and you're like preparing yourself for it. So reach up. Oh, lots of pops and cracks this morning. It was so hard to get out of bed. Yesterday was a doozy. Sweep down and around. Back down, then around, open up, round it, kind of pretend like you're trying to wrap your arms around your stability ball. Give yourself some hugs and let's go. So again, I'll sort of guide you on what weights to use, but obviously you need to determine that. The biggest thing is you want to use a safe weight, and if you're using one and you're like, oh, this feels too easy, you can go up. If it feels too hard, you can go down. But I would say the biggest thing is just remember that if the muscle is burning, just take a break, keep the same weight. If your form starts to falter, that's when you'll want to change. We're going to do snow angels right now, and I am going to use 3s. Normally I would use 5s. But I'm listening to my body, so your arms and legs are off the ground. Just pretend like you're lying in the snow. You have to really breathe. Keep those abs engaged. So again, the weights are not stable, so you don't want to go too heavy. We're kicking butt, so my form is good, but I'm just taking a little break. Keeping the weights. Squeeze that chest, squeeze those abs, squeeze those legs. 10 more seconds, come on. We've got this. Drop the weights if you need to, but do not quit. Finish the minute. 2, 1, and done. Oh my gosh, that one never gets easier for me. Certain exercises get a little easier, I get a little better at them. Whew, that one's always a challenge for me. So next we're going to do a swimmer's crawl. So again, I'm gonna go with 3 pounds. Normally I go, you know what, I'm gonna start with 5 and I'll see how it feels. So for this one, you are going to put your feet hip width apart. You're going to hinge over. And you are going to pretend like you're swimming in a pool. So obviously when your arm is outstretched, it should be above the center of your head. Okay, so you're really squeezing that back, but obviously your core needs to be really engaged also. So again, I'm starting with a 5. Keep those abs tight. And don't let your upper body rotate out at all. You can do it. Come on. Take a break when you need it. Keep it short, 3 to 4 seconds. My weights are feeling good. My form is still good. So I'm keeping the 5 pounds. I'm glad I challenged myself. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it. Three, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Have some water. Still so thirsty from push-up, and again, it's like I hear the moans. Let me tell you something about push-ups. They're a great way to measure your progress, so just take it at your own pace. Use really good form. That is extremely critical. So for this one, in order to target our chest more, we are going to have our arms wide, so wider than our shoulders. You can do a full push-up. You can do modified, which means you're right on the squishy part above your knee, not on your knee cap. I don't know why there's like freaking dirt all over my mat. It's like I love that the kids work out up here, but oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get this done. Your arms are wide. Keep that core tight, and you go as low as you can go. So you will definitely, if you go just 2 inches and up, I'm super proud of you. These are very challenging. Keep that core tight. Don't let your butt sink. Make sure you breathe. If you need a break, take it. No shame in that. If you take another break a few seconds later, that's okay too. I'm going to switch to modified. Let's go 10 seconds. And if you end up just holding a plank for the last remaining seconds, that's fine. 3, 2, 1, done. Go back into child's pose. Stretch those hands out in front as far as they'll go. Let that stretch come down your arms into your chest. Open your hands a little bit for more of a stretch. Oh, dang. We're getting it done. So the biggest thing is that I never want y'all to be mean to yourself or get down on yourself or feel like, oh, I'm not doing this well. Because the fact of the matter is, it's just not true at all. And you can't expect to be, like, nothing I do is perfect here. I just try my hardest. And that's all I'm asking you to do. That's all I'll ever ask you to do. And I will ask you to not be mean to yourself because I don't deal with that stuff, okay? Joanne, good morning. Okay, next one. Oh, I love this one. So with T-fly, we don't want to go too heavy. So you're going to be laying on the ball. Your hips are going to be driving up. You're going to do a fly, and then you're going to lower to your hips. So you can't go super heavy here. And then when you're lowering, you need to be really careful so the dumbbells don't hit your pelvic bone because it hurts. I have done it. I think I'm going to try 8s, and I'll just keep my 5s close in the event I want to switch. Okay, so you guys ready for this? Let's do it. So you're on your ball, roll out. If you keep your knees together, it's more challenging. Drive those hips up, please. Okay, so you're gonna open into a fly, squeeze that chest to close, squeeze to lower. Okay, so you've got to really squeeze that chest. You've got to keep your abs totally engaged. Your glutes and your hamstrings and quads are also going to get a workout, keeping you stable on this ball. So this is a total body extravaganza. But your abs need to work extra hard for this one. We got this. We're doing great. Yes, we are. Oh my gosh. Whew. Take a little break when you need it. 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome. So listen, there are plenty of times I drop down in weight. I don't always know when it's going to be too. It's, you know, sometimes I'll definitely think I'm gonna have to drop down on an exercise, and then I don't. So I think sometimes you can surprise yourself, for better or worse, you know? Okay. Oh. Wait a second. Holding his hand the waist. Oh yeah. Okay. I was literally. It was like I was reading another language. Okay. So what you're gonna do with this one? I'm gonna try fives. I don't know what's gonna happen, but you're gonna lean forward on your ball with your forearm, and you're gonna squeeze that. Now, when you squeeze that back to raise that weight, I don't want you twisting that way. You keep your body, your upper body parallel to the ground. You are not flinging the weight, like you're not jerking to get that weight up. You're squeezing. You can do it. So good, so good, so good. Oh my gosh. Your abs have to work too, other side, because you're leaning on this ball, so your abs are having to work to keep you stable. Also ensure that you have good form. Eli, are you dressed? Good job. Is your bed made? Pick up that towel off the floor. Make sure your room is totally straight. I'm on like boot camp with him now. He's been a little off the reservation, so we're having to really crack down on him and his schedule and his behavior and his, you know, all the things. 2, 1, and done. Good job. You guys, you're freaking rocking it. Can you go brush your teeth? So your bed's made, room is clean. Okay, brush your teeth, brush your hair, and then head downstairs so that you can eat breakfast. Thanks, baby. Okay. Next one, fly, fly, fly. So with this one, you can do it on the ball or not, and you're gonna do fly. So you're gonna do kind of 3 motions down, 3 motions up. So your muscles are forced to stop, then move, then move. So I want you to move slowly. I want you to challenge yourself, but again, you're in an unstable position in a fly. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna try 8s. I can always switch to my 5s if I need to. So that's what I'm headed towards. Again, knees together, it'll be more challenging. So open, 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 close, close, close. So when these weights are up, they're above your chest, not above your face. God forbid you drop them or lose your, stability on the ball. You don't want them hitting you in the face. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So again, those hips are driving up. Your lower body's working really hard. Your abs are totally engaged. Yeah, the fact that I'm doing 8s shows progress on my part. Just doing 5s for a while. Sometimes doing 8s, and now we're dropping down, so it's good, we're done. It's just so good. I love working out with weights. People want to know, like, oh, you keep your motivation up. It's like, honestly, at a certain point, this is gonna sound so stupid, but it's kind of a good comparison, like the same reason that I like to have a couple cocktails, like it makes me feel good. And it's fun, and if you stop looking at exercise as something you have to do, and you start looking at it as, oh my gosh, I'm so fortunate that I'm able to do this, because let's face it, you start getting older, you're hearing about friends, people you know, dropping dead of heart attacks, getting cancer, injuring themselves to the point where they can't move, terrible back injuries, whatever it is. So if you are blessed with the ability to be able to exercise, then I feel like just do it. Like, look at it as a gift that you've been given. And when you change your attitude about it, it's like the best. It really is. So it's not a burden at all. Okay, so for this next one, you're gonna hinge over on one leg and you're gonna squeeze up. So I'm using 5s, so you really have to use those abs like crazy. Your core muscles are gonna be screaming. Get that leg up, try to get it parallel to the ground if you can. If you can't, that's okay. So we're 30 seconds on each leg. Switch, hinge over before you, make sure you're stable before you try to lift those weights up. So again, we're not jerking our body to lift the weights. If you grab 5s, you might have had to drop down, and that's cool. It does not matter. You might have had to drop completely, and that doesn't matter either. Done. Y'all, kicking ass. So good. Okay, we have time for one more before we stretch. All right, so the next one is called a YOLO raise. Okay, so you're gonna stand in this position, you're gonna lift up and out, really squeezing those chest muscles. I'm gonna try 5s, I have no idea how it's gonna go. I might need to drop to 3s. Feet shoulder width apart, core tight. I hear Charlie. She hasn't been up to visit this morning. We did take her for a walk, so she might be tired. Squeeze. How are your weights feeling? Your body is a totem pole. Only your arms are moving. Whew. How you feeling? We're doing great. I'm gonna drop down. Felt like my form was starting to get a little bit hard to lift them. Keep those shoulders back. Up. Up. Hello. Wait. Don't jump on me. You're gonna scratch me. You're so funny. You're all excited. Okay. All right. I don't know what this is. All right. Let's stretch it out. Sorry, I just gotta stretch my legs a little bit. Hands on the inside of your knees. Don't. You're gonna scratch me. Okay. Wow. All right, reach up, stop. Lean to one side, then to the other. Open up and look up. Round your back. And then round stretch your lats and your chest. Give yourself some hugs. That was awesome. I really hope you enjoyed it. She totally scratched my leg. Dang, I have like already a bruise. It's not so bad when I have my running pants on. All right, y'all. Tomorrow morning, same time. If you need any advice, you need encouragement, you need anything, I am your person. We all struggle sometimes. Don't worry about it. Just keep moving.